everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner, and this is my review for If Loving You Is Wrong, Season 3, Episode 9. I don't know if this was the season finale. I'm thinking it was the season finale, or if we're not I don't know, because, it wasn't no preview of next, so I'm like, okay, we only got 9 episodes this season, but okay, I guess it is what it is, and the ending was pretty good, so, but I need some more shows to review. I'm just like, why are the shows going on hiatus? Come on now, I gotta keep it popping, people. But, anywho, I hope everyone had a great day. It is currently Tuesday. Yep, it's 11:45, so it's still Tuesday. 2 days from Thanksgiving Day, and, can't wait to go to... My mama making pound cake, and I love my mama pound cake. I'm not a cake person. Honestly, I don't eat cake and pies and all that stuff, but I love my mom's pound cake, and she's making pound cake, so I'm like, come on, mama, with the pound cake. So, yeah, hope everyone else is having a great day, getting ready for the holiday, and everything. So, I'll just mention it. Even though I'm going to make a whole different video for it later, I finally hit 1,000 subscribers. And I am very, 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 very excited. I hit 1,000 subscribers. I also hit 100,000 views. I've only been on YouTube for 7 months. I'm very, very excited. So anyone who was a subscriber, anyone who has viewed the video, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I won't go, I'm going to have a whole different video to celebrate this milestone. But I wanted to mention, my hair falling now. I wanted to mention it just because it happened today. So, anywho, back to this Is Loving You Is Wrong review. This was a good episode. I can say that. I don't think at any point of the show I was like, oh my God, Well, I think only when Lucius and Nelly was talking, I was like, okay, we get it. You mad that she gave somebody a gun because she's not good at people and guns. But, it is what it is. So, the beginning of it, we see Larry and Randall still talking in the house. Now, y'all know last episode, Larry, drunk ass, cute little sexy freak of a man, let it slip that Marcy was pregnant. Wait, my camera being stupid. That Marcy was pregnant, even though Marcy asked him not to say anything, and he tried to play it off. I'm still moving the camera. He tried to play it off. Honestly, he did. Because, Randall was like, what? She's pregnant? He was like, what? Yeah, Alex was pregnant. He's like, no, we're talking about Marcy. So, Larry trying to play it off as if he was talking about Alex, not Marcy. But Randall like, I ain't bad. That's why she was at the hospital. Oh, she's pregnant by Brad. I can't believe she would do that. He's all upset. And they're like, man, you tripping. That ain't what I said. I was talking about Alex. Like, no, we was talking about Marcy. He like, man, look, I'm drunk. You know what I'm saying? I got confused. I was talking about Alex. I wasn't talking about Marcy. I'm like, you know what, man? Get out of my house. So Randall all upset, trying to put his boo out of his house. And he does kick him out. Get out, man. Get out. Get out if I put you out. So, Larry stumbles his little drunk self out the crib. Randall then tried to call Marcy. Marcy's getting her car elsewhere. And she's like, you know what? I definitely answered this man call. Click. And she sends it to voicemail. So as she's sending him to voicemail, we see Marcy's car won't start. Marcy got the worst car look. I don't know if she needed a new car, but the car looked kind of new. So I'm like, why she keep having issues? And why her issues always at night? You know what I'm saying? Because when she had that flat tire, it was at night too. So, she's like, oh my God. So she pushed her little OnStar stuff, which leads me to believe it's a new car. Because older cars don't have OnStar. So she calls OnStar and she's like, my car won't start. They're like, okay, we can have someone out to you. Where you at? You in whatever city they in. Like, okay, cool. It's going to take us 2 hours to get there. She's like, 2 hours? You know what time it is? And I'm like, well, is you somewhere safe? And she's like, well, yeah. They're like, well, we have to send someone to get you to where you are. She's like, oh, okay, fine. I'll take a cab. And they're like, well, no, we need you to be there with the key. You want a lot, don't you? So she's like, all right, okay, fine. She calls, who else? Brad. Brad ass sleep, but guess who's woke? Alex. Alex, the sleeping person, Trebek. Alex answers his phone like, yes. And Marcy's like, oh my God. So of course, they going back and forth. Marcy's saying put Brad on the phone. Alex saying, my man ain't gonna get on the phone. I told you stop calling him this late. You know, he not trying to help you. And Marcy like, well, he wasn't sitting down when he was laying up with me. And it's a whole back and forth thing. Now, y'all know I am not here for Alex at all. Love the actress who plays Alex, but I have to reiterate that. When I talk bad about these characters, I'm not talking about the real person. I mean the character they playing. So some of them I'll be like, well, dang, I be going in on some people, but I'm going in on their character. So that speaks to how good of an actress they are. Eddie is the only person that probably Eddie and Randall, if I saw them in real life, I'll get their asses a sad eye. Because y'all really make me hate y'all a little bit in real life, but I know y'all are just great actors. Anywho, so, you know, but yeah, Alex, I'm not here for Alex and her aunts. I'm not here for Alex and her. He's my husband, and you can't have him, and how dare you. Alex, you had a whole affair. You had a whole affair, baby. Girl, sit your ass down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But I get it, too. That's her husband trying to work things out, that she's not trying to let Marcy come in between that. But hell, you let this happen because you let Randall get in between you. So, you know, Marcy is saying, you know, if you don't give him the phone, he's going to be upset with you. And she's like, you know, whatever. And she's like, Marcy, Alex, if you don't put him on the phone, I'm going to catch a taxi and I'm going to come to where you are. And, you know, Alex was acting real, you know, he's mine, you made it, had him once, but I got him on the, you know, that song that was, but them girls who would change their faces, or Cut Close, I think it was Cut Close. And, you know, Marcy, Alex is acting like, you know, you may have had my husband once or twice or a few times. You know what I'm saying? You might have had him a few times, but he's mine. You know what I'm saying? I have him all the time. Yeah, now you do. You know what I'm saying? So when Marcy's like, you know, you don't put him on the phone and let him know that I'm calling, I'm going to catch a cab and I'm going to come to your house and knock on your front door. And she was like, whatever, bye-bye. And she hung up on Marcy. Marcy's like, oh, okay, bitch. Can I get a taxi? Yes, Marcy not playing. Marcy ain't playing with y'all. She like, y'all pick up playing with me. So from there we see Randall coming out of his house, and I'm like, well, Randall, what in this nighttime? Y'all always be out at night. I mean, I just can't take these people serious. So Randall comes out of the house. Randall comes out of his house, and we see Larry ain't went far. Larry on the porch sitting in the chair. Larry like, I ain't going nowhere, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting right here. But no, he's like, what you doing, still doing? He like, I can't drive, I'm drunk, I'm waiting on my cab. He like, you can't wait on my porch. Randall, sit your ass down somewhere. Whatever. So, Larry like, we know where you going. He like, I'm going to Marcy's house. Randall is some kind of crazy. Randall is that crazy abusive ex. Because I feel like he's always one step away from smacking his girlfriend or smacking Alex or smacking Marcy. I've been getting thirsty. I keep water right here now so that my mouth don't get too dry. Anywho, so he like, man, no, you ain't going over there. You drunk. We can't drive. I can't drive. You know what I'm saying? So we can't be going anywhere. Randall say, my drunk ass drove here. I mean, that's true. But then again, when you drove there, that was before we had more and more shots that we had in your house. So, you know, he trying to walk away. Larry followed him. Larry snatched his keys from him. Now you have Randall and Larry wrestling on the ground at night in the dirt. I'm like, what is going on? So you can hear Randall and Larry tussling in the ground, wrestling as I would say. Alex ass get up because she hears the noise outside. But I'm like, if Alex here, where all the other neighbors at? You know what I'm saying? So Alex gets up, looks out the window, she sees what's going on. She looking at him. She's staring. So Randall, you know, now Larry got Randall in a chokehold. He's like, you gonna calm down? You gonna calm down? He's like, all right, I'm calm. So they, you know, break up. They get up. Randall see Alex up in the window looking at him. He's like, oh, this what you want? This what you want to see? And he acting all, you know what I'm saying? He acting all extra. And he started to go trying to take his pants off. I know what you want to see. I'm like, don't nobody want to see that, Randall? Put your penis up, bruh. And so Alex closes the blinds and closes the shades and like walks away. And they're like, man, you really is crazy. I forgot how crazy you are. So, what else happened? And I think the whole time this happening, because when Alex closed the blinds, we look Brad ain't heard his phone ring. He haven't heard Alex talking on the phone, and they in the same room. He didn't hear, Randall screaming. He didn't hear the whole tussling thing. He must be drunk. Is he drunk? Is he drunk? What's going on? So finally, he hears some noise. You know what I'm saying? He kind of wake up like, what's that noise? Like, oh, it's just Randall outside fighting with some guy. And he's like, I hope he beat his ass. I'm like, well, me too. I do too. So from there, we see Larry and Randall, they done tussling, and it's like Randall was like pushing him on the car, like, go, leave, bye, go. But Randall's so close to his face, I'm like, y'all finna kiss? Is it gonna be a kissing scene? They don't kiss, but I'm telling you, Randall was looking at him dead in his eye with seduction, okay? He was looking at that man the same way I was looking at that man the first time I saw him. I thought he was a little sexy little thing up there. You know what I'm saying? So that's how Randall kind of like grabbed him. Then he put his hands around his neck. To me, it was seduction. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was a bit of seduction in there. And he like, you know what? You sick, you need to leave. So Randall look in his car, and he like, oh, you brought your toys with you. In the car, it's some X&M and some DM or whatever that dominatrix S&M stuff, all, rips and chains and plastic and leathers and all that stuff is in his front seat. Not the back seat, not the trunk. In his front passenger seat. He was trying to get down with Randall. So he like, yeah, you never know. I'm like, really? You want some of Randall? Okay, I guess if you say so. So Randall like, man, you sick. And he was like, you know what I'm saying? But you liked it. And he like, that was back in college. But you liked it. You didn't say I didn't like it. What you said was, I liked it in college. If you liked it in college, you probably like it now, who knows? So Randall then looks at Larry and says, be honest, okay? Be honest. Is Marcy pregnant? And Larry's like, man, I never said that. And then he started laughing like, but look at you tripping, just thinking that I said it, and I didn't say that. Man, you really crazy. And like, man, whatever. So then Larry stumbled his drunk self. I'm like, okay, he's going back to sit on the porch. Nope. He going into the house, and Randall like, man, where's you going? He like, I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep it off. He was like, man, you ain't going up my house. He was like, you coming? Whatever. And he walked in the house and closed the door. Bruh, that ain't your house. And Randall just walked up beside him, not beside him, but behind him, and walked in the house and closed the door. So I'm like, okay. We see y'all, y'all comfortable with each other. There was a small scene next that we see with Essie at home on her bed. And what is she looking at? She's on her cell phone. And it's a screenshot of Steven in them purple underwear in her house. I'm thinking maybe she got security cameras and she took a screenshot from there. I'm looking like, how would she get a screenshot of him in his, unless she took a picture of him in his boxers, but he didn't know. Some kind of way she got a picture of him in his boxers naked in her house on her cell phone. And her ass up in the bed at night looking at it, smiling. Girl, she all zooming in on his chest, zooming in on his tattoos. You old nasty some Esperanza. So that's all we seeing for Esperanza in this particular episode. The next thing that we see is Kelly calls Natalie. Like, girl, I heard something in my backyard. Is Lucius there? And this is my thing again. Why don't nobody call 911? I have cop friends. You know what I'm saying? I have law enforcement people in my family too. When something going on, I'm calling 911 simply because when you call 911 from your home, the closest squad car on their way. Okay? And my thing is, y'all can't keep treating Lucian like he 911. That man got a whole job to do, a whole family to take care of. And has anybody noticed we ain't seen none of the kids? And where Joey at? Joey ain't calling that one down in prison. And so she don't care about Joey no more. She used to be, oh my God, Joey. Joey. She haven't even went and visited Joey in prison. Kind of, girl, I hope they're going to answer that next season. But anywho, she called, she like, no, Lucius ain't here. What's wrong? I think I heard somebody in the backyard. So Natalie like, you know what? I'm going to come down there. So Natalie come up like she Captain Save-'em. She put her cape on, she grabbed her gun, and she go down to Kelly's house. So she come knocking on Kelly's door, and Kelly come out. She's like, girl, I just heard, I heard some stuff. So Kelly like, Natalie like, okay, you stay right here. I'm going back. And my thing is, you want me to stay up front by myself with no protection? I could have stayed in the house. You could just walk back to your damn self. So she's like, girl, you gonna go back there for real? And she's like, yep, I'm tired of Travis's ass. I would be too. I would also be that friend. Come on, like, let's just go shoot him and get it over with. I ain't got time to keep playing with him. I'm sleepy. I want to go to bed. So, she go in the back. And she said, if I see him, I'm going to light his ass up. Again, I would too. You got to die someday, Travis. Might as well be today. So she go in the back and she walking around at night now. But she got a piece with, she ready. You know what I'm saying? So she walking around. She doesn't see anything in Kelly's backyard. She look over. It's Eddie crazy ass who is in Brad and Alex's backyard, who of course is neighbors to Kelly. And she like, Eddie, I almost shot your ass. What you doing back here? He like, none of your business, go home, whatever. So she leaves, she go back up front. And she say, it wasn't Travis, it was Eddie. He's in Alex in the yard. I don't know why, but ain't nothing else back there. And then she's like, you know what? Here. Natalie then gives Kelly her gun. And she's like, look, go in the house, lock the door, put your alarm on. But if you need it, you have it. Just to have a peace of mind. And first she's like, no, I don't know. My first question to Natalie would have been, is this gun legal? Because the last gun that you have put in my possession was an illegal stolen gun. So where you get your gun from? You know what I'm saying? That would have been my question. Is it legal? Is it legal, Natalie? It is. Okay, well, maybe I'll go take it. But then again, if you have your friend's gun, I don't know the laws. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a gun carrier. So I'm like, if I have a license to carry a gun and my gun is legal for me, I don't think I can give it to my friend and it's still legal. Correct? I don't know if that's, that's just what I think it is. But, she give her the gun and tell her, here, take it, just get some rest. You know what I'm saying? Rest, just get some rest and, get some peace. And, Kelly did look like relieved a little bit. Because again, they still think Travis' ass is arrested. They don't even know his ass ain't in jail no more. So, Kelly go in her house, Natalie go back to her house. It is what it is. So now we see Brad ass is awoke. You know what I'm saying? He's awoke because, he heard Randall him outside. But now he's like, I hear noise. What's going on? Is that noise from our backyard? So Alex like, no, I don't think so. But he keep hearing it. He get up, this motherfucker. So he get up, they go downstairs and whatnot. They go see Eddie ass is in the backyard. Eddie in the backyard sleeping in the damn lawn chair. I'm like, Eddie. Why'd you in the backyard in the damn lawn? How far has Eddie fallen? I mean, again, Eddie had a wife. I'm assuming his wife left him because he don't never go home to his wife, and he don't talk about her anymore. So I'm guessing they just kind of wrote his wife out the storyline. So Brad like, what you doing back here? You can't stay. You gotta go. He's like, man, come on, be a friend. I'm just gonna stay here. I'm gonna sleep right here. I'm not in your house. I'm in the backyard. And Alex come down. He's like, Alex, what I'm saying? Help me out. Can I stay here? Nah, if I was Alex, I would have said, hell no. You know what I'm saying? In my old Miss Sophia voice from The Color Purple. I said, hell no. That's what I would have said. But she was there. I was like, whatever. And then she walks in the house. But he ends up letting him sleep outside. He gives him a pillow and a blanket. But my thing is, when Eddie kept saying, can't you help me? And Brad said, I gave you my credit card. He's like, yeah, because he said, I don't have nowhere else to go. Because Eddie, Brad kept saying, Eddie, go home. Eddie was saying, I don't have anywhere to go. And then Brad said, I gave you my credit card. And Eddie like, I know, but by the time I got to the hotel, it got declined. And Brad was like, that card has a $5,000. He's like, $5,000? That's it? He like, I used that up on the cocaine and the hookers. You come in for cocaine and hookers with credit cards now? I have never bought cocaine, nor have I ever bought a hooker. I just assumed that was all paid for in cash. I mean, that's just my opinion. But I'm like, yeah, what did you spend $5,000 on? Like, and if Eddie's if you are an undercover DEA agent, they're not gonna just have your ass out here homeless. So something up with Eddie. I don't know what it is yet though. But he let him sleep in the backyard. To me, it's still funny because Eddie is homeless, and he gets what he deserves. So they have that or whatever. They go back upstairs, and The next thing you know, you hear knocking on the damn front door. So Brad like, oh my God, now who is that? Alex, remember, Marky said, if you don't give him the phone, I'm gonna come knock, knock, knock on your damn door. And who was knocking on the damn door? Marcy. Marcy like, oh, hi Brad. Now again, it is nighttime. My thing is, if you knock on my door late at night, you won't get in, okay? Cause you ain't called me first. Well, I mean, technically she did call. Anywho, you know, he come in like, okay, Marcy, what's on here? She's like, well, I did call you, but she wouldn't put you on the phone. And then he was like, well, what's up? What's wrong? She's like, you know, my car wants... No, Alex said, you were sleeping. I didn't want to wake you. So, you know, she said, my car won't start. I think someone put sugar in my tank. And I have these boxes in my car. And I have to meet a client early in the morning. So, I was hoping I can borrow your car. Now, you got to be good friends to say, can I borrow your car? I mean... Or sleep with the person. Either or. Anyway, Brad says, sure, you can see my car. And she's like, Alex was like, what? And he's like, Alex, I don't need my car tomorrow. She can borrow my car. And she's like, oh, thank you. And then he's like, do you need help with the box? And she was like, oh, sure. And he's like, all right, let me go put some shoes on. The one thing my husband ain't gonna ever do for the second time is leave our house after we've accomplished the simple fact that, not accomplished, that we've come to the conclusion that we getting back together. You're not leaving the house to go hang out or do whatever for this lady at all. That ain't gonna happen. But Alex also can't get pissed off because, again, you made the situation happen when you slept with Randall. So this is all your fault. But anywho, so Brad go to put his shoes on or whatnot, and then he go Alex and Marcy going back and forth. You know, Alex is saying, if you leave here with my husband, I'm going to go next door. And I'm going to let Randall know you're pregnant with his baby. My thing is, Alex, you can't keep throwing that threat out. Because I'll be like, well, I'll tell him that it's really your baby. That it's really his baby. And the DNA test was fake. Because even though Marcy does not know that, she also knows if she tells Randall that, he will get it in his head that it's true. And it is true. So my thing is, you can't threaten me, girl, I'll threaten you right back. So Marcy still said, well, go ahead. Because while you're over there telling, you know, Randall that I'm pregnant with this baby, I'll be busy fucking your husband. Okay, Marcy, do what you gonna do, girl. And she was like, you know, I told you he'll always help me. You know, the same way he couldn't, you know, let go of his love for you, he can't let go of his love for me either. He'll always save me. I'm like, I mean, she kind of right. Because he upstairs putting his shoes on to go help her ass. Because what he could have said was, we're gonna call you a tow truck. Okay? He didn't have to put his shoes on and go anywhere. But he did. He is letting Marcy know in some way, shape, or form at this current moment, I'm going to always help you. So, you know, she kind of makes her point. And, you know, Brad come downstairs and they leave. And Alice like, I'm going to wait up. And then he was like, you don't have to. It's okay. And she was like, no, I'm going to wait up. And then she gives him a kiss. And Marcy was like, we'll be all night. It's okay. Girl, look. First of all, if I was Alex, I would never be Alex, but I would have been punched Marcy in the face because Jungle keep coming for being my husband. However, as I keep saying, this is Alex and Randall's fault. Point blank, period. So, I mean, she need to shut up. You cheat on your husband, had a baby, he then slept with someone else, and now this person is going to be around for a minute. And everybody can't just get over it. I don't know how the hell Brad got over it. I'm starting to think that Brad, I don't know. Maybe Brad on cocaine, he just can't, he not fully aware of what he doing. I don't know what it is. But, you know, him and Marcy leave to go get her car. So from there, Kelly at her house and Lucius come to the house. And I'm weirded out because Kelly go to her door. Now, Kelly got a full-fledged stalker. But she only got one lock on her door. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, thank you. Once I know I have a crazy stalker, I want 5, 6, 7 locks on all my doors. I want locks on all my windows because he's crazy. But, you know, she got a little one lock. So Lucian come over and she unlocks her one lock to let him know to come in. And, you know, he lets her know that they had to let Travis go. That they couldn't hold him because, of course, they didn't have no evidence on him or whatever. She's upset. Rightfully so. You know, she's just saying how, you know, does he have to kill me first? And the truth of the matter is, that's what happens in a lot of these situations where one person have a stalker and the police can't do anything because they don't have any proof that the person is doing anything wrong. And that's what literally happens sometimes. People end up getting killed, and it's just not fair. And, he's like, I'm so sorry, we're going to build a case against them. And she's like, it's just not, it won't be enough. I have a son to think about. This is just crazy. He's like, it's okay, we're going to get him. He's like, just cut your alarm on, lock all your locks, and, just chill out. We'll get it figured out. So she's like, okay. So he leaves and she locks up. There's a small scene where where Natalie and Lucian is having a conversation where Lucian just to let Natalie know we had to let Travis go. Natalie let him know that she gave Kelly her gun and said, I did it because it made her feel safe. I'm going to give her my safe. And he like, look, no. In the morning, I'm going back. I'm getting the gun from her. And she like, all right, whatever. Right now, I'm going to bed. So, we had that little scene, but it was what it was. So, from there, we see Larry and, what's that boy name? Randall. Now they outside in the backyard. And Larry like, oh, this is the famous shed. So, he see the shed where Marcy and Brad had their whole hookup, and where Randall and Alex, they had their hookup. And he's like, I can bring my toys out here. We can hang the rope up from here, here, and here. And I'm like, what is y'all talking about? So, of course, in the backyard, so who hears them talking? Eddie. So, Eddie gets up, and he just listening. And, Larry is talking, Larry and Randall are talking this random stuff about, things they used to do. And at one point, Larry does say, I want to do some things to somebody else. And then Eddie like, oh, you want to get with him? So they like, oh, shit. Now Eddie didn't hear what they was talking about. So they kind of going back and forth. Eddie calling them girls, talking about how they hanging out. It must be ladies' night. Larry saying, who are you? Who are you? And it's a whole back and forth random conversation thing. They invite Eddie over. But Randall is telling Larry he don't know nothing about our past. So Eddie looking like, the fuck you mean the past? He's like, you know what? I am gonna come over. So he does come over. When he asked Larry who he is, it's a whole back and he asked Larry, who are you? Larry said, no, who are you? The whole thing, I'm Brad's best friend. I'm also Alex's cousin. I'm also the taunter of Randall. Randall says, this is the son of a bitch who took me to the woods. Larry was like, oh yeah, I'm the lawyer who's going to have him sue you, but we dropped the charges. It was a whole bunch of, random banter that really didn't matter in my opinion. But at this point, before Eddie came over, Randall said, man, what you doing? He don't know nothing about our past. Larry then says, remember what we did to insert random man names here? Remember what we did to Joe Bob? And Randall like, oh, yeah. So they laughing, they dab it up. Like, okay, they got a whole plan. Because they did something to Billy Bob, John Mann, back in the day in college. And they think about doing this to Eddie. So I'm like, what they going to do to Eddie? A lot needs to be done to Eddie. A lot also needs to be done to Randall. And a lot needs to be done to Travis. But what they going to do to Eddie that won't be offensive? You know what I'm saying? They can't, rape him. That's just crazy. So, Eddie comes over. And as they're talking this whole banter or whatever, Eddie said, y'all ain't got no better liquor than this? So Larry said, okay, I'm gonna go get some. So when Larry gets up to go in the kitchen, go to get better liquor, Eddie and Randall are talking. So he like, oh, what's been up? Nothing. I ain't worried about Marcy no more. I'm not worried about Alex no more. Now I'm looking at Essie, Esperanza. Randall say, not Randall. Eddie says, I know that ain't true because you're not even her type. You know what I'm saying? You too dark. You don't like black men. Randall said, you racist. He like, I know I love being racist. So as they have this whole weird banter, all of a sudden Larry comes back with a plastic bag and he puts it over Eddie's face and suffocates Eddie. I'm like, bro, of all the things that I thought he was gonna come back and do, I'm like, is he gonna go get some different liquor and spike it, get him drunk and have a way with him and then take pictures? That's what I thought was gonna happen. I did not think he was gonna come out with a plastic bag, put it over Eddie's head, suffocate him. I don't think he's dead. And Eddie fighting, but Randall then gets up and helps them, and they wrestle him to the ground and with this plastic bag over his head. I'm like, they trying to take it. What's going on here? Okay. So from there, we see this. I'm not gonna go over the whole thing with Marcy and Brad. Marcy and Brad are at the car. He realized the boxes that she had wasn't even heavy. And she's like, you know what, I have to admit, I just missed you. You know, I need you to help me. I need you to help me get over you. He's saying how he still loves Alex. He's working it out with Alex. And that she has to accept that. And she's like, you know, it's just so hard. And, you know, Alex called and he like, all right, I'm coming home. That's it. I don't need the whole drawing out of her keep saying in different ways that she missed him. And him saying in different ways, I'm back with Alex. That was the gist of the conversation. I don't really care. Girl, get over it. She did say, you know, I was on a date with a, you know, a nice, handsome man. And I kept thinking about you. You dumb. Because when I had a messed up car, I would have got in. But, you know, it is what it is. So, the last scene. We see crazy Travis ass jumping the fence going to Kelly's house. He's in her backyard. He cuts like a wire. I'm guessing it was her alarm system. He cuts a wire. It doesn't cut the power, but it cuts. I'm thinking it must be her alarm system, or maybe it was her house phone. Who knows? But anywho, you know, he cuts the alarm, and he's now trying to climb in the window. Now Kelly in the house awake, and she hears something. So she's walking around the house and she's looking. Now Travis ass ain't got no gloves on. So first of all, his fingerprints all on stuff in the backyard. So he's trying to lift the window up. You can hear the window kind of trying to be lifted up. So as he's doing that, she's walking slowly into the kitchen. And she's looking at him, trying to get in the window. And he look up and he look at her. And then they looking at each other. So crazy, looking at crazy. And then he like, you're not even scared. And she was like, no, I'm tired. And then he was like, can I come in? And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, first of all, be careful when a chick is too calm. She was real calm. Real calm. So, you know, she come around. She cut the alarm off. She opened the front door. Let him into the front door. Beware of a woman who you scarred who left you in the front goddamn door. So, you know, he come in. Now, he then locked all the locks on the door. I'm like, now how he locked more locks than she had? I thought she only had one lock. Maybe two. It sounded like he locked 6 or 7 of them. I'm like, did he bring some locks with him? I don't know. Anywho, you know, he like, you know, she's like, what do you want? And I'm like, he says, I want you. And then, you know, she's like, take your clothes off. I missed you. I want to see you. And then he's like, you know, I knew it. I knew I would wear you down. I knew I just had to keep at you or whatever. And then, you know, he like, I know you've been thinking about me. She's like, yeah, I want to see you. Take your clothes off. And he like, all right. She's smiling. She's not even smiling. He's smiling and shit because he crazy. Thinking that she want to be back with him. She's smiling, but it's that sadistic, I'm tired of your shit laugh. Like, I'm finna throw some hot grits on your ass. Like, I'm finna fuck you up with a hot a skillet ass look. That's how she looking at him. As he goes to take his clothes off. Brrr, she shoot him like 5 times. I'm like, Kelly just shot Travis. Jesus, be offense. She just shot his ass up. Kelly, finally you got some balls. Kelly, what you do, girl? Kelly. She shot Travis. She shot him like 5 times. Pop, 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 pop. In the chest. Now, wasn't no blood splatter. You know what I'm saying? We know that might just be too cheap for some blood splatter. Wasn't no blood splatter, but she shot his ass. He down. You know, and he breathing all heavy because he died. I hope his ass died. He better have no goddamn bulletproof vest. But anywho, and that's how the episode goes off with him on the floor, you know, shot. She hit him. Like, she ain't miss. She hit him. I didn't see no blood, but I think on Tyler Perry, we never see blood. And she's just holding the gun, just pointed at him. I'm like, now, if the whole neighborhood don't come a running from them bullet shots, they ain't the real neighborhood, okay? Because them was some loud bullet shots. Hell, I'm surprised Justice didn't get up and run like, Mama, what you do? You shot Travis? None of that happened. It just went off of her pointing the gun after shooting him. And it better not be no fake ass, she was dreaming. It better not be no fake ass, oh, she really didn't hit him. Tyler, we remember what happened this season. Don't fuck around and come back next season with a whole different storyline. And we want to know where Claudia at. We want to know where Joey, we need to see about Joey. You know, where is, you know, is what's the girl name? The girl who Joy was dating, her, where's she? Fine. Where the hell Fine at? I mean, does Natalie never go back to work anymore? She don't work at the piece, the burger joint no more. Like, we need these kind of answers, okay? Just let us know some things. You know, where's Pete? Where's Andrew? We need the answers to these questions. Hell, where's the crazy half gay drug lord? Where he at? Okay, so that was my review of If Loving You Was Wrong. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, as y'all know, even if this is the season finale, y'all know I will have other reviews on my channel. So I hope you guys will continue to tune in and to continue to come on this road with me on my YouTube journey. So I am Jay Lee. This is Jaylee's Corner. Until tomorrow. Peace.